Here with track and field coach Sean McMahon. Coach, a solid performance last weekend at Stevens Point. You had a couple of first place finishes in Andrew Brigham and Brittany Keene. Talk a little bit about the meet in general and what you saw and what was good, what was maybe not so good.
Yeah, it was Brittany and Andrew are the obvious, kind of I guess good performances, but it was a big meet, lots of teams, lots of schools, and a long day. So it had almost I wouldn't say championship intensity, but it sort of brought the kind of tempo and maybe pace of a championship meet first we've seen this year. But yeah, I mean, in general, I wouldn't say it was a disappointing day, but we got, at times we were flat, but once in a while we'd get, a bunch of teammates out on the line, like, sweeping kids past them and getting the energy up. So we're at a decent spot. I think a lot of people right now who are already in the MIAC championships are just trying to position themselves, and that's what they did last week. Maybe moved up a spot, maybe 2 or 3 spots, or maybe posted a time in an event where we could make a decision on what event are they going to do at the championship.
You talk about a championship atmosphere this Friday night at St. Olaf, really the last indoor meet before the championships, and really most of the teams that are in the conference are going to be there. Is it a little bit like a preview of what you're going to see in a week?
It is, and I don't think we're going to see everybody in their primary event, but certainly, again, people like us who are positioning themselves to maybe get into a fast heat at the championships, or maybe they've got people right on the edge that want to get in. Maybe they've got people who are in and they just want to hold some people out. So there's a lot of strategy in having a meet the week before that is, for intents and purposes, another conference meet. Nothing but conference schools and a couple of junior college schools from Iowa. But yeah, it's tough. I mean, Ward and I were looking at heat sheets for tomorrow night already, kind of thinking, okay, what is St. John's doing by putting this person here? What's St. Ben's doing by putting this person here? And we might think into it more than they do, but we're certainly thinking of it in terms of our kids and what their best chances are.
For your athletes, does it give them an advantage to run against the same people or to compete against the same people that they'll see next week at the indoors?
I think so. I mean, we've seen St. Thomas, we've seen Augsburg, we've seen Hamlin, but we haven't seen Concordia, St. John's, or St. Olaf, or Carleton, and we're going to get a look at them this week on tomorrow night. But I think if you're worried about doing in your lane what you should be doing or racing your race, ultimately it doesn't matter. But maybe in people's heads and as they prepare, it's still a race, and so it might be good to know who you're racing against, or familiar settings and things like that.
Sounds good. Friday, head to Northfield for the St. Olaf Oldie qualifier. Good luck, Coach.
Okay.